Kenilworth, Illinois. An officer doesn't realize these two young men are on a stolen motorcycle. But when they take off through a red light, they tip their hand.
Didn't shoot a motorcycle on westbound.
The suspects aren't wearing any safety gear, but they refuse to give up their dangerous new toy. When they nearly T-bone an SUV without flinching, officers realize these boys will hold nothing back.
Motorcycle southbound.
They blaze along city streets, blowing past other cars and plowing through red lights. They're willing to violate any traffic law to get away.
He's driving really recklessly.
Suddenly, the kids take a sharp turn, hoping to lose officers in a suburb. Residential streets are like an obstacle course, but the hellions don't slow down a bit. Suddenly, the street dead ends into a parking lot, and they almost dump the bike.
Ooh, he just about lost it there.
The suspects had to brake hard to avoid collision. With two of them on board, the cycle is dangerously top-heavy. Luckily for them, they don't wipe out. This time,
I'm still safe.
they rebound quickly and rumble back onto city streets. Now the suspects are feeling invincible. After blowing one more red light, they turn things up a notch and rocket ahead at over 100 miles an hour.
On the way to Victor, left bus side.
The officers aren't willing to match their speed. Unlike the reckless kids, their concern is public safety. Unfortunately, that means the suspects could be in the next county by now, or they could have suffered a far worse fate. Suddenly, the officers round a bend and spot the bike.
1050.
The boys lost control and laid it down on the roadside. But amazingly, they're on their feet and running.
He's on foot.
They tried to disappear into a nearby neighborhood, but the officers nabbed them within minutes. These kids wanted something without having to pay for it.
Didn't shoot a motorcycle on westbound.
But when their runaway greed sent them on a rampage,
Just about lost it there.
they nearly paid for it with their lives.